Welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I have decided to make some changes to how I trade live, and this short video will go through the essence of those changes. There's 6 points that I want to take you through. Criticism, which is, I believe, a fuel for change. Live trading education in 2025. 100,000 versus 10,000 pound account. My Telegram channels, Divergent, daily schedule, and then a conclusion. My last post for the year stated that I had done an audit of 2024. And in my day trading channel, for the official trades that I placed, I had made 162,000 on a 100,000 pound account. In other words, I had made 162% on my account. This does not include the big call that I made on the 72-week cycle on the 9th of December. Because while I made people aware of it, this is not something that I traded publicly. If I had included that, it would have been a very different profile for the year. Someone then reached out to me on the 1st of January and said, so you made 162,000 pounds on an account, but then pointed out that in a stream over the year, and he sent me a screenshot of my trading account in July, where it says that I had over 280,000 pounds on my account. He goes on to conclude that I'm a shameless scam artist and I should be ashamed of myself. And I quite like to respond to that. It is true that I was trading and I am trading a very big account. However, I differentiate between the trades that I take publicly when I'm on YouTube versus the trade that I place behind the scenes. For example, I have never traded Bitcoin publicly, nor have I made any calls about Bitcoin yet, as you see here from the screenshot. I was long Bitcoin from 44,000 in July. I also had a position in sterling dollar. So this individual takes issue with me returning 162% on a 100,000 pound account, when in reality, it seems as if I was trading with a much bigger account than 100,000. That's actually not the case. I still started with 100,000 in January 2024. But I frequently trade from 8 o'clock in the morning when Europe opens until 10 o'clock at night when the US closes. And these are European hours. However, I only run my YouTube and my Telegram for about 2 to 3 hours. And there are many trades that the public will never hear about, will never witness, which means that some of those trades is what had caused me to build up my account from 100,000 to 286,000 in mid-July, even though that was not reflective of what was going on during my YouTube and Telegram sessions. So I disagree that this means that I'm hiding something. However, and this is the point of this, there was something he said that struck a chord. You see, the gentleman goes on to say, and I have obviously for purposes of anonymity scribbled out his name. You need to realize that you wrote a book about trading psychology and it sold a lot. You influence people and that's your choosing. He goes on to say, trading is hard enough as it is. If you're not here to help, leave people alone. And that really struck a chord with me. It struck a chord with me because I got to begin to think, well, am I actually helping people, or am I just showcasing my own abilities? So I have decided that I want to change how I run this YouTube and Telegram channel in 2025, and that's what I would like to discuss now. I'll trade live as normal, but I will change my account size. I'll come back to that in a second. I'll focus on teaching setups daily, highlighting them as they appear. I'll trade the European session and the US session as normal. However, there'll be much more focus on training the viewer to see setups in real time. This means that there will be short daily prepared lessons of 10-15 minutes of duration. Now, I thought a lot about trading live, and I've decided that I will deposit a £10,000 on a trading account and I'll trade that live. And the P&L will be visible at all times for people viewing. And if I'm not live on YouTube or Telegram, I will not place trades on this account. Then what I do behind the scenes on my £100,000 account will be my business and my business alone, and I will never talk about it. The job will be to grow the £10,000 account with sensible money management. And I'll talk about the money management in a moment. The trading size and percentage risk will be announced daily, and I tend to use commonly accepted risk managed parameters such as 2% risk per trade. Stake size will obviously be significantly smaller than I'm used to, but it will be much more aligned with many people's account size. So just to reiterate, I will trade 2 accounts, but my big account, I will never talk about it. I'll never mention it. I'll never reference it. That will just be what I'm doing behind the scenes. The account management of this £10,000 account is that I'll be risking 2% per trade. So for example, with a 50-point stop loss in the DAX, I'll be trading in a stake size of £4 a point. And with the FTSE, I will be trading £10 a point. And with the Dow, I'll be trading £2 a point. And with the Nasdaq, I'll be trading £4 a point. And if the account grows, and of course that is the purpose of it, there will be amendments to the stake size, but only as the account grows, if it indeed grows. I'll carry on running the free Telegram channels as normal. I will post my entries and stop loss in Telegram, but unlike before, I will not necessarily do it the very moment I place the trade in YouTube. A minute or so may pass. YouTube and Telegram will obviously be aligned and will act as a combined audit of my trades. My Telegram name is @TomHugard. I say that because there are many scammers that have names closely resembling to this. So if you do want to reach out to me, make sure you type it out as exactly as it is spelled here. If you contact me, you can gain access to my channels. There are free channels, a swing trading channel, a resource channel where I post my research, and this day trading channel. I will continue with the Divergent, which is an audio outlet to combat latency. Divergent consists of 5 different servers, ensuring if one is not working, another will. The website simply acts as a 0 latency, or usually less than half a second latency, on my voice. But remember, this is voice only, no image. So what you could do if you really want 0 latency is you can tune into Divergent and then view me on YouTube. The website is accessed through this link, divergent.uk/Tom. And this is what the page would look like. And if you click on this settings button, you will see that there are 5 different servers that you can choose from. This is obviously only live when I'm live on YouTube or Telegram. The daily schedule is that I will trade live twice a day for the European Open and the US Open. However, I will not trade live on Wednesdays. This will be a day off. This will be a day where I will be doing research and other things. So it means that you can expect about 8 streams every week. The calendar for the next 3 months looks as follows, just so that you can refer to this. These are the trading days that I'll be conducting in January. As you can see, I'm taking some time off in February. And then you have March. And I intend to then post a fresh schedule whenever it's relevant. Okay, final words. I believe this experiment will be a challenge for me. Trading such small size is not something I have done in decades. It is, however, the reality for almost every retail trader in the world. My challenge will be the management and the trade selection of this account. If you think about it, isn't this the exact issue that every inspiring trader is faced with? Well, I believe so. Therefore, me trading from my ivory castle with a big account live for the public to see might be inspiring to some, but does it necessarily reflect your situation? I don't believe it does. Surely, the purpose of trading education is to teach people how to achieve what I have achieved, and surely that means operating under the same constraints as you do, with the same limited resources as you have. It is damn sight easier to make a living from a £100,000 trading account than a £10,000 trading account. Therefore, I want to put myself in the shoes of the very people I'm trying to help, and I believe the only realistic way of doing so is to operate under the same parameters that you operate with, generally speaking. Of course, I understand here that for some, a £10,000 account is still a very big account. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to 2025. I hope that you will join me on this journey. It will not be an easy journey, but it will be an interesting one. The European markets will open in approximately 12 minutes. I will not be trading them this morning. I just need to get some things sorted out before I trade live account-wise. But you can expect me a little bit later on this morning, or at least at the US session. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. And I look forward to trading with you in 2025. If you have any questions, you can direct them to Telegram, or you can email me on hello@tradertom.com. Happy 2025, Happy New Year, and I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye for now.